Hey, what's up? Ryan Kohler here, and I'm back. You know what? I've been in the HR space for a long, long time, 20 years now. 20 years ago, I quit my job at a tech company as their accountant, went into web marketing, and then along came somebody who said, hey, could you build an applicant tracking system? I'm not a programmer. I had a part-time mom programmer working for me, and to be honest, I'd never even seen an applicant tracking system. Clearly, I had applied to some jobs using one, but that was it. So clearly I said, hell yeah, of course I can build an applicant tracking system. That started this long journey, first with iApplicant, and then ApplicantPro. At that point in time, less than 20% of organizations were using an applicant tracking system. Most were using Excel or Outlook or paper or spreadsheets, whatever the case may be. It was a mess. It was difficult to apply. It was difficult to track. Almost no analytics existed at all. And so I grew up in my HR tech space alongside the growing up of ATS systems. And over that period of time, something really important dawned on me, that it wasn't the tracking that mattered as much as the sourcing. So I spent over a decade educating everybody who would listen to me in HR, at SHRM, on stage, in webinars, via videos, via emails. I mean, literally, I've been on stage hundreds of times. I've done 1,000 webinars or 1,000 plus videos. I've sent over 30 million emails to human resource people with educational content and ideas about how they could improve their process. 2 years ago, I stepped down as CEO of ApplicantPro and kind of took a bit of a sabbatical. ChatGPT had just come out. My son, actually, my 15-year-old son, brought it up to me when I was picking him up from school, and I went, hey, I should go figure that out. As I messed with it, I went, okay, this is something that isn't just cool. This is something that's going to massively impact the future of the way that we work, especially in HR, especially with recruiting and hiring, especially with getting a job, especially with engaging our employees and training them. You name it, generative AI has massive amount of leverage potential to make HR's job not just easier, but to make them more effective and successful at doing the job. But there's a problem. Pretty much nobody knows how to use it, and there's a whole lot of confusion around it. So I spent 2 years, pretty much a full-time job in ChatGPT. I'm not kidding. 4,000 or 5,000 hours of my personal time and attention spent asking this one question: how would I use this at work? How would I use this at work if I was an HR person writing job ads, creating job descriptions, screening candidates? How would I use this if I was creating a new hire training module or emailing my employees? How would I use this to manage performance evaluations and reviews? How would I use it to apply for a job, to support HR people as a salesperson, etc., etc.? I've asked every variation of that question that I can possibly think of, not because ChatGPT is a perfect tool, but because it is the perfect window into the world of AI that all of us have the ability to go in and reach out and build a relationship with that tool. So I'm back. I'm back with everything I've learned. And so I hope you're not offended that I jump back into your life, back into your inbox, maybe not invited, but I'm just here to help HR level up their understanding of generative AI. Not just with some slick prompts that you can go and buy, but with some actual tools that you can use to start to build your relationship. But I know before you jump into that, I'm going to have to make you feel safe about using it. So I've got a series of videos I'm going to send you out for actually the detail safe. Is it secure? Is it accurate? Is it friendly? Is it effective? Can we actually use it in a way that will create not just a great experience for us as the user that goes, oh, this is super fast, I can check in, check out and go to the beach, but that will actually ensure that the business operates effectively, successfully, that the customers still have a good experience, and that the employees still have a good experience. You see, one of the biggest takeaways I learned once I figured out that it was sourcing that drove the power of recruiting, not just tracking, was that sourcing was driven by not just posting to lots of job boards. In fact, if you think about it, posting to the job board is just the distribution of content. The content is really the key. I've made literally hundreds of videos preaching about getting better understanding of who your job seeker persona is, and then using that job seeker persona to write an amazing ad, or actually before the ad, identifying what your employer value proposition is. How do you answer the needs of that job seeker persona in a way that would make them want to quit where they're working and come work for you? And then how do you make the content that in a compelling way will tell that story, especially via text, because most recruiting content is not video capable, but also via video. Then finally, how do you distribute that out? You may not know that back at ApplicantPro, I tested and validated all these concepts. When I left ApplicantPro, we were turning away 450 applicants per hire. Just think about that for a minute. And no, I wasn't spending thousands of dollars on job boards or with recruiters. Job boards were just a part of our sourcing plan. So were referrals, and so was our subscriber base of over 40,000 job seekers who actively received weekly job alert emails from us. Those three areas are the magic triangle of sourcing, and all of them rely on your ability to understand your target, to understand your value proposition, and to, number three, create great content. So while I'm coming back here into your life with a whole bunch of messaging on ChatGPT and Generative AI, how to make your life easier, I'm also going to be bringing in all the stuff I used to teach about how to build amazing employer brands, how to do amazing recruitment marketing, how to create a ton of great content, because generative AI makes that super, super easy and effective. It will turn you into a content generating machine, but only if you, number one, feel safe using it. Only if you actually can use it at work. Only if you know how to use it in a way that will get you great results, that will actually create great content, not because using generative AI right now has the same likelihood as copying and pasting somebody else's job ad. What you put in, you get out. How much effort you put in, how much skill you have equals the quality of information you get out of it. So I'm jumping back into your life. I am excited. If you have any questions at all, please hit me up. Hey, Ryan at Refer.io. I'm here. I'll answer your email. I'll answer any questions you have. My goal is to start by providing enough free AI tools and enough free distribution platform that you'll be able to get your feet wet and really understand how all of this works. Just like back in the day when I was running iApplicants and we were one of the first companies to offer a free trial, it came back to that same thing. If you don't know how it works, if you can't see it work, if you can't personally use it and feel the results of it to the point that you're confident, then why would you spend money on it? You're not going to. And so I'm taking that same approach when it comes to generative AI and new advanced ways to distribute that content and your brand out there into your job seeker base. Let me show you how it works. Let me prove that it works. Let me let you use it and get results. Let me build up your confidence and testimony that it works first, or I would never ask you to pay for it. So, welcome along to the ride. Super excited to be back. Shoot me an email again, hey Ryan at Refer.io. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon.